Okay, class, today we have a celebrity guest chef today to demonstrate our lab. So take it away, Miss Williams.
Hello everyone. Today we are going to be making garlic cheddar biscuits in the kitchen, and they're very similar. You'll think that they taste like the ones at your favorite restaurant known as Red Lobster. So we're going to show you an easy way to create the same flavor in your own kitchen. So the things that you're going to need to make this recipe are a baking mix similar to Biscuit or Biscuit. You're going to need milk, cheese, garlic powder, and butter. So the first thing you do after you wash your hands in making this recipe is you're going to preheat your oven to 425 degrees, and we've already done that. The next thing, we've taken our baking sheet and we've lined it with parchment paper. If you don't have parchment paper at home, you don't want to substitute that because you want to have a product that has been tested in the oven. So I would just recommend buttering or spraying pan on your baking sheet. So to get this started, you're going to need 2 cups of your baking mix. Now Biscuit is a really handy ingredient to have in your kitchen because you don't have to add any leavening agents to it. It already has the baking powder, salt, and fat in the mix. So that's what makes it so convenient for home bakers. So I've already got a cup of the baking mix in my mixing bowl. So I want to show you how to measure flour when you are baking, because it's very, you want a light and fluffy biscuit. You don't want it to be heavy or tough. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your measuring cup and then just a kitchen spoon, and you're going to spoon your flour mixture into your measuring cup. That way it doesn't get packed down, it's light and airy, and you can ensure that you have filled that cup completely. Now I went a little bit over, so I'm going to take just the handle of my spoon and level that off so I have exactly 1 cup to add to my bowl, and I'm going to do that now. Alright, so then I'm going to create a little well, I like to when I'm making bread, and add my milk and my cheese. This is very easy to do. So you're just going to mix that a few times until it looks like a dough and you don't see any of that dry powder. You don't want to over mix this. You want it wet and sticky. And I'm just about there. It's going, you see how it's holding on to my spoon now, and it's come away from the sides. That's a good consistency there. Now, this dough is not a dough that you're going to put out on your counter and cut out with a biscuit cutter. They're made to be drop biscuits, so they're not going to be real even and round. So what you're going to do now is you're going to take your spoon and come over to your baking sheet and then do drop biscuits, and I'm going to rake that out with my spoon. So it's helpful to have 2 spoons on this. Then you want to make them as even as you can to ensure that they're all baked to the same level of, I guess, of doneness is what you would call that. You don't want real big biscuits and real small biscuits because the small biscuits might burn before the big biscuits have had time to cook. So let's see how many we can get out of this recipe. And they're not that pretty going on the sheet, but they will definitely taste delicious when we bake them. hoping I can get 12. We'll see. I'm going to go in here and get a little bit more to add to this one. 12. So that's great. All right, I'm going to add this, put this in the oven, and we're going to wait about 8 to 10 minutes until they are done. Now, you want to make note that these are not going to really brown on the top. They'll still be white, but our next step to really add the flavor is going to come after we get them out of the oven.
While Miss Williams is putting that in the oven, I'll tell you that if you want to know if they are done, the best way is just to take them out, break one open, and if it doesn't look doughy, then they're done. If they are looking doughy, put them back in.
Okay, while that is in the oven, we are going to put our butter in a little melting dish. Now you can do this on top of the stove or in a microwave. And we are going to put our butter on a medium stove and melt that before we add our garlic to it. So I am watching it melt. One thing, if you use the microwave method, is you're going to want to put a paper towel over your microwave-safe bowl because butter pops out and you don't want to make a mess in your microwave. All right, my butter is now melted, so I am going to add 1/4 of a teaspoon of garlic powder to this, and that will really add a nice flavor to the biscuits that we are waiting for to come out of the oven. Now, as soon as those come out, we are going to have our melted butter we've added our garlic to. We're gonna have a pastry brush ready, and we're gonna brush these onto our hot biscuits. We're back, and we've taken our biscuits out and tested that they were totally done in the middle. Now you'll notice that these did brown a little bit. That's because we used a convection oven in our cooking lab. So for you at home that just have a regular oven, you won't have the same color probably. They'll be more white, but they'll be done in the middle just the same. It's because we used a different commercial convection oven. So like I said, I've got my butter and my garlic, and I'm going to take a pastry brush, and I am really going to make sure that these are well coated with my garlic butter. Just dab them on, and oh, they smell so good. That's one thing that YouTube can't supply, is the smell. These are going to be delicious. And I don't let a single bit of butter go to waste. So I've got a little bit left, so I'm just gonna go back around and add a little more until I have used every bit of that. Okay, and that's it. I hope this goes well for you home bakers. I know that we will enjoy them here. We miss you all and hope you are doing well. Please stay healthy, and we'll see you when we come back to school.
Thank you, Miss Williams.
Thank you.